perform my duties selflessly and faithfully,
perform my duties selflessly and faithfully,
protect and uphold its articles of incorporation and bylaws, strive and dedicate myself in the realization of its noble ideals and held objectives.
strive and dedicate myself
With my fellow officers and stimulate collaboration in every member of the organization through words and exemplary actions.
cooperate with my fellow officers and stimulate collaboration with every member of the organization through words and exemplary actions.
And I will always do my best to be worthy of this great honor entrusted upon me.
I will always do my best to be worthy of this great honor entrusted upon me.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Elected officers of the IPC.
Newly elected officers of Kodai NCRs. I think they deserve a louder applause. Thank you.
And we know that as you take your new roles, I want to take a moment to emphasize on the power of collaboration. I always ask the regional office, where are our association? Where are our organization? We have to collaborate with our association. We have to the forefront as a leader in model in implementing new trends in these industries. By fostering collaboration between our institution, sharing resources, and we can create an ecosystem that nurtures innovation and others to follow these industries. As we move forward, I encourage you to build strong, dynamic partnership both within the outside and also with our educational institution, engaging with industry leaders, policymakers, and our global network of researchers and creators. By doing this, we can ensure that our region not only adapts to emerging trends, but actively contributes to shaping them. Your leadership is pivotal in shared commitment will achieve remarkable progress. I wish all the best to our Kodai, NCR, and thank you to our technical panel, being our expert in this field. Maraming salamat po. Magandang umaga.
Thank you so much, Director J.B. Catanes. Please stay here on the stage with me, sir. At this point, I would like to call the President for NCR, Kodai NCR, Dr. Arlene Caballero, to award our token, sir. Certificate of Appreciation is awarded to Mr. Jimmy Catanes. In grateful acknowledgement and sincere appreciation of his generosity and time as the inducting officer of the oath-taking of its newly elected officers, held during the Kodai NCR's Game On in Game Development, Multimedia, and Computing. Congratulations. And thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And congratulations for being the newly appointed SHED Director. Okay, let's give them a round of applause once again.
I'm Solon. Yeah, so okay, so yeah, updates to EMC. Next time. Yeah, so there's already a video, so easier. Ganun ba sound?
I love joy and humor. We actually know where they're coming from. We know what.
Indie game development into its own portfolio and also to provide help for our indie developer. So what is an indie developer? Kind of like music and film, you have indie movies, right? Indie music, indie films, same thing. So game also have indie games. So these are locally made games by Filipinos. They don't necessarily are Filipino themed. Okay, being a Filipino theme does not make it an indie automatically. but these are basically mostly built and done by Filipino teams. That they just wanted to make a game and show the world and share with the world that what kind of games that they make. Kuab is one of the earlier companies. My own company, we started in 2009, so we've been making indie games ever since for more than 15 years now. So that's why we said in the introduction area that we are one of the eldest that's still alive and still profitable and still employing people every day. But yeah, so we have been making games. We have been making games for very long time. Earlier in the video, it already shows that in early 2000s, this game called Anito. So that's obviously very Filipino themed. It plays a little bit like Dia, if you are not familiar. But of course, there are other games that will be real danger. Next slide. Use the mic now. Send it back. Yeah. So the part that is point. Okay. So aside from, of course, helping with the education side, we also do recognition event, and this is called Creative Award. Okay. We do it every year in collaboration with Animation Council. So in the award, there will be awards that are given to animations in the Philippines.
From the different schools or HEIs that are offering EMC. That's one of the main reasons. And then of course, with the emergence of the PSF for particular disciplines, no, that's why it is necessary. So where did it start? I think that pretty much answers why, no? Especially with the roles that Sola just mentioned, they're still lacking 3D artists. They need deep level programmers. So there's really, and aside from the comments that we're getting, so that's the starting point. So how did we start on this journey? Next slide, please. Last April 12, 2024, we held our very first consultative forum with around 50 there, over 50 schools offering the EMC program. And the purpose really, aside from the 50 HEIs, 50 plus HEIs, we were joined in that forum by the Game Development Association of the Philippines and the Animation Council. So we needed industry as well present. So aside from the technical panel, by that time, we already were spun off from TIPAI as a separate technical panel specific for game development and animation. So at the time, our very first activity was that forum. Our goal, gather all of the feedback from the schools offering EMC because we needed those inputs to get us started with the review of the BS. I'm concerned because entertainment and multimedia for VR and AR, VFX, this one, from what I understand from my colleagues here, VFX, this is the talent we sorely lack the talent in the country, who have very good VFX skills who can also teach in schools, cloud technology, etc. So, what were to summarize the findings from that forum with HEIs? I assume some of you, or if not all of you, after the forum with HEIs, we also met with TESDA, about that a bit more later. We need to align that with the PQF, the Philippine Qualifications Network, right? So it's not an easy task, but that's the starting point for us, consultation with the HEIs, alignment, meeting with CHED and TESDA, and then BMAP, we need to be able to map it or align it with the PQF so that the resulting PSG that we produce would really produce as well for the school the needed skills and talents by industry, by the game development industry. Do I have another slide? Oh, sorry. So these are some of the questions. So what are the next steps? Okay. Yeah. Please keep on clicking next. There's a list of questions here. Thank you. There we go. Okay. So first of all, how do we even use the PSF?
Back at Koday. Yan. So tanda ko kami nila Sir Jude magkakasama before. Yan. So sabi ko nga kay Joanne, wow. Level up na si Koday ngayon compared yung time namin. Yan. So very proud of Koday. Siguro I'd like to congratulate siguro
like you said, removing the background sound. That's not creative work. Right? So we want to use the AI to free up the people to do what's creative. Yeah.
Last, sir. Sa pre-prod, sir, for example, students are using AI to a soundtrack. Parang they will ask the ChatGPT to create a lyrics for a certain movie. Tapos it will generate a song. And then they will use that to pitch it to a singer. Tapos pag nag-agree, kakantahin yung singer. Pero as you said, it's the creative side kasi.
That's actually the one who created. The students are not the one who created that particular thing. Because for us in the industry, number one thing is we don't want to get sued. And when you use AI in a certain way, there's a very high chances that you get sued for it. Because it's based on something directly. Yeah, and there will be, of course, licensing issues, etc. So all of those are involved. And that's why I said like it has to be something that we use as a tool, okay, so that we are free to do the creative side, but rather and remove the more boring, mundane part of art. It's the same thing. Like today, if there's two paintings on the wall, and then I told you that one of them is done by Leonardo, and another one is done by AI, which one do you like? Even though you might like the one that's done by AI, but are you willing to pay the same price as a Leonardo's own painting? You see the trick there? It's the human touch that gives it the value. Yeah. When everything is being touched by AI, and the consumers or average knows that it's AI, automatically the value disappears because they feel that there's no difference to it. And if I can do it, they will always reply to that. I can do it. If you can do it on AI, I can do it. So there's no value to it, or very minimal value to it. Okay, so that's the difference.
Congress.
Again, this was under the invitation of TOST for the National and Science Technology Week. Wherein ito yung first time makita ng mga public yung game na ginawa natin, and we were happy to have 800 registrations. Unfortunately, since masyado marami, we were only able to accommodate 450 of them, but needless to say, nag-enjoy naman yung mga audience natin, regardless if na-try nila yung game. And then from there, we have visited again different schools. Next was in Nueva Ecija, pumunta kami with FINMA University. And afterwards, yun yung first time we visited LDU here in Intramuros. Next slide, please. And then we would say around 2023, the biggest event that we have held was in Pampanga, and this was in partnership with Converge HyperX. So they were the main stage for the DKD, and we were one of the main features during that time. Not only that, nag-visit din kami with different esports cafes. So it was a music and cosplay festival. Although music and cosplay, meron po silang esports stage, and Gridlock Games was invited to be part of the closing program nila, wherein we did po yung parang bakbakan sa Howlers Manila, wherein we invited yung mga audience to really participate and play the game. And happy to say naman po na the audience was really participative, and na-enjoy naman po natin yung game. Next. So again, and last February, we visited SM Makati for our Valentine's event, and this is working with different talents in the industry naman. So with this, we try to work with collaborations sa mga influencers po. So this one, we worked with Chi and Casey Bay. And again, because this is a movement that we are trying to make, the very Filipino esports title that we are pushing out, and this is again in partnership with DOST and ESWN. Next slide, please. A program called Zero to Hero. This is something that we want to invite different deans or academic people. If you want to probably invite your students. So it's going to be a game development bootcamp, meaning ito po yung we're trying to provide a monthly series of different programs that we can provide to the students who are interested to yung career path talaga nila is into game development. So it's going to run from March to September, meaning it's going to be a 2-day event each month. So it's going to be a Saturday and Sunday, and our venue is going to be at SM Makati. So for this course, ang goal namin is not only to help the students, to create a game, what level they are. Again, if they are interested, we are very, we will accommodate.
Award this certificate of appreciation again for being our sponsor. So again, round of applause to Gridlock.
By a meaningful oath-taking ceremony of the newly elected Koday NCR officers. With, of course, we're very lucky to have our CHED Director of NCR, Director Jimmy G. Catanes, as the inducting officer. So we also have our plenary speakers, no? And we're ahead. But before we finally close the program, next slide, please. We were invited actually by the National Chinyi University of Technology for their 7th International Symposium on Computer, Consumer, and Control. So this conference of...
Thank you so much, Professor.
First, I'd like to acknowledge the former president of Koday kasi sila yung pumunta sa Taiwan last year to collaborate with this. Naiwan po sa amin. So thank you, Dr. Ace, and for...
Professor Elena Nuevo. Okay? So yun. So send your papers na po. And the final...